Alright guys, welcome back. Today I am going to film this declutter video, and these are all of my face palettes that I have. I do want to declutter a large majority of these things because I just don't use them, and I'm trying to really go through my makeup collection and really pull the things that I really love and that I really use. So with that being said, I want to get rid of a good amount, so I'm just going to get started. The first one I'm going to talk about is this Makeup Forever trio. This is actually in my 2020 project pan. It is this highlight, blush, and bronzer duo. I did customize this myself. They're really pretty and really nice. So I am going to hold on to this because I'm still using it, but I will show you what these look like. They are just really pretty. This highlight is really beautiful. So I'm going to keep that one. And another one that I know I'm going to keep is this MAC palette, and this is the Hyper Real Glow palette. This is in Flash and Awe. And this is very pretty. It has 3 different colors of highlight. It has kind of a pearl, kind of a rosy pearl, and kind of like a champagne highlight. These are really beautiful highlighters, and I love this palette. This is what they look like. Super pretty. So I'm going to hold on to this one. And then back here is this NARS palette. This is the Free Lover palette, and in here is Amore and Luster, which are 2 blushes that I actually did want. And they just happen to be in this palette. This palette is really gorgeous, and it comes with this really pretty highlighter that I've used a ton. This is the Amore shade, and this is the Luster shade. This is a beautiful palette, and I reach for this a lot, so I am going to keep this one, and it's so pretty. Another palette that I am definitely going to keep is this guy, and this is by Hourglass. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you. The packaging is really reflective, but this is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palette, and in this palette you have beautiful blushes, beautiful bronzers, and really beautiful highlighter. It's so pretty. It's not coming off like amazing on film. There you go. But I do enjoy using this, and I only use it at like special times, but I'm over that, and I bought it. I'm gonna use it. It was expensive, so I'm holding on to this to get use out of it. Another palette that I know I'm going to keep is this Benefit palette. This is the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette. This palette is beautiful, and I did have Hoola and California in like smaller little sample sizes, but this had Dallas in it and this had Tickle in it, and I just couldn't pass up this pretty highlighter. Tickle is so pretty. Like, it is beautiful, and I just thought, I mean, this was such a good value. I think this was $60, and normally these are $30, like the full size are $30. So I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, now this is getting a little bit tougher because the ones that I've pulled already are definitely my favorite ones. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is the Sugar Glow Kit. I'm definitely going to keep this one because this is really pretty, and I actually do use all of these shades, so I'm going to keep this one. And then I'm also going to keep this Physicians Formula. This is newer to my collection. This is a collab with Whaley, and this is really beautiful, and I love Physicians Formula's blushes and bronzers. So this has 2 bronzers in it. It has a light and a dark, has 2 blushes in it and 2 highlighters in it. And this one is the one I use. I probably won't use this one because it's kind of darker, but just like butter if they're coming off. Yeah, just like butter. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. So I'm holding on to that one. Oh my gosh, the smell of the butter of the butter bronzers and blushes was so good. 2 more that I'm gonna keep are these little Clinique palettes. This one is the Cheek Pop. I don't remember what this one is called, but these are the colors in this palette. This is a all blush palette and it's very, very beautiful. And this is the Cheek Pop On The Glow palette, and this one has a highlighter brush, highlighter, blush, and bronzer. I use these quite a bit. Obviously you can kind of tell by like the staining around the blush. These are really, really beautiful, and these little palettes are a good value. There was one that I missed out on that I really wanted, but these are really nice. I'm keeping both of those. And this is where it gets starting to get a little bit harder. So I am going to keep this Cover FX palette. This is the Perfector face palette. I think this one was a limited edition palette, but this finishing powder and this palette is gorgeous. The highlighters are really pretty, the contour shade's nice, the blush is nice, the brightener's nice. This is a really good kind of all-in-one palette for me, and I quite enjoy it, and I'm gonna definitely keep this guy. Now we're getting into like this stuff where I'm like, okay, do I really use this? I do think I'm going to keep this Milani palette. I'm sorry if I'm blinding you. This is the Floral Fantasy number 2 palette, and it just has these, I love Milani products, I really do a lot, and this just has 3 really beautiful blushes in it. I'm going to keep this guy. Okay, so now let's get rid of some. I know I just said I love Milani. I never reach for this because this is really pretty, but these are a little too bam in your face for me. I just don't use it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of this little CoverGirl one. I just don't reach for it. The highlighter is really pretty, and it kind of reminds me of that Tickle shade, but in drugstore form from Benefit, but I am going to get rid of it. This Hamptons Weekender palette, little travel palette by Tarte, is really pretty. This is a maybe. I might keep that. This is by Becca, and this is the, what is this? The Sun Chaser palette. This has opal in it, and this blush and bronzer are really pretty. I am actually going to keep this guy. This is the Becca Afterglow palette. It has Flower Child, Wild Honey, Topaz, Rose Gold, and Moonstone. I'm going to keep this as well. This is so pretty, and I've gotten a ton of use of this already, and I can't part with this. I love it. I'm going to get rid of this Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. It's older. It's really pretty. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to try to depot Kitty Cat and Forever Young, but these colors, I don't use these 4 colors. I use these 2. I'm going to try to depot these and put these just in a palette. But yeah, super pretty, but I don't reach for it. I only reach for these 2, and yeah, so it's gonna go. This Makeup Revolution blush palette's really pretty. This is the Hot Spice palette. It's really pretty. I just don't reach for it. I have a lot of these colors and blushes anyway, so there was a time where I used this a ton. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for last. This is the Maybelline Master Blush. I used this a lot at one time, but again, I really only used this color and this highlight. I have enough highlighters. I have enough of this color. It's time to go. Morphe Little Trio. This is in Pop of Rose, but I literally never use this. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. I'm gonna get rid of this Juvia's Place palette just because I never use it. I'd only use like the Zoba color. Those colors just aren't really my thing. This Milani palette, this is the Luminoso palette, the Luminoso Glow palette. It's really pretty. I don't reach for it. I got it. I'm a sucker for the packaging, but I don't use it. I'm gonna give this to my niece. So this is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato. Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl palette. This has Gilded Honey in it. Ballerina's really pretty. Gilded Honey's really pretty, and so is Peach Glow. But I don't reach for it. Like, it's really, really pretty, but I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't reach for it. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Radiant Blush Kit. It's super, super pretty. I have to force myself to use this. I still might hang on to, yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to this and just try to use it because I do love it. This is the Tarte Clay Plate Volume 2 palette. And in here you have blushes, highlighters, and bronzers, as well as eyeshadows. It's really, really pretty. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. I'm doing it, guys. I'm gonna get rid of this Jaclyn Hill palette just because it's older. I don't need to keep older things. This is beautiful. I got so much love out of this. I really love this shade right here. I think it's Amaretto. Yeah. This is Amaretto. It's such a beautiful shade, but it's older. I need to get rid of it. I have a Champagne Pop single, which is fine. So I'm finally saying goodbye to this palette. Oh my gosh. I remember when this palette came out, there was a line outside of my Sephora. I was in line. I was pregnant with Ian, and I had to have it. Its time has come to say goodbye. I've got these 3 palettes here, and looking at the 2 Tarte ones, they're actually really similar. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the Morphe one. These 2 are so similar. Now looking at them, I'm gonna compare and figure this out. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Look at the comparison. The one at the top is the little mini, and the one at the bottom is the palette. They are damn near the same. I'm gonna keep the palette just because it does have eyeshadows, and I'm gonna get rid of this little guy. But look at that. I hadn't even paid attention to that. Okay, so these are all the ones I'm gonna get rid of. I was gonna try to declutter or try to depot these, but I just think I'm gonna get rid of it. So I didn't do bad. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I didn't get rid of quite half of the palettes, but I did get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did get rid of 11 palettes. That is so much more than I thought I was going to get rid of going into this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.